Let's go. Anthony Blackburn going up against Emmanuel Muniz, number 2, Power Slap number 10, December 6th. From Las Vegas, the home of Power Slap. Anthony, great to have you here. How excited are you to put your title on the line? Because they say it's not cemented until you defend it.
Oh, Corey, it's good to be back on here. It's good to see you again. Yeah, definitely ready to get back and ready to really cement the championship to my name. That's always it's always been the goal starting this journey. And the last match, it wasn't really enough space in between. So a definitive win is definitely what I foresee and what I want to make happen.
Absolutely. I mean, you were blown away. Something, I don't say you didn't expect it, but when you did get that decision victory, I mean, you were lost for words. I mean, you've been representing the entire division incredibly well. I see you working it every single day, getting out there, growing the sport. Now it's your time. You had a bit of time away. You weren't there at Power Slap number 9, but you're coming back for number 10. You're going to start, the first of 3 titles on the line. Talk to me about what it means to be on the title with those other champions, Ron Wolverine Beta, the only 2-class champion, and then you have Damien DeBell, arguably the most dangerous man in all of Power Slap. And you're right there, starting off that match for the first title, going against Manny, someone you've gone against one more time. Is the pressure greater this time, or do you feel like it's a little bit easier right now that you have the belt and you're in the driver's seat?
I think there's probably a little more pressure from people to see the outcome of this match. I don't feel like a lot of pressure on myself. I've been preparing well. I've had a lot of time and preparation for this match, so not too much pressure on me myself, but I could see it from other people.
Are you still working with your same trainer?
Oh yeah, I don't plan on changing that up anytime soon. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Absolutely. What's your weight sitting at right now?
Yesterday I was 83, 83, 84, somewhere in there with clothes on too. So probably 83, 82.
Awesome, man. So you're definitely within striking range. No, I even see you down in Texas. I see you down throwing some stuff around, helping Debo out. Did you guys end up going to Missouri as well? Did you meet up with some of the other cats down there and get some work in?
Yeah, so we ended up going to Missouri and met up with the Chin Reaper, Will Doty. Actually, Wesley had a Karjitsu match, so we went to see the Karjitsu event live, me and Debo and Garrett. So it was pretty fun hanging out with those guys. I got attacked by bees with Debo. We were trying to go catch some big bass fishing in Branson at the landing, and I ended up falling, like slipped off a rock as we were walking down this like big cliff kind of deal, big boulders, scampering down, and I fell, and it was an underground beehive. All of a sudden, Debo and his dog are just like getting swarmed by bees. I was like, oh, we got to go. We were climbing up over top of each other. Debo's throwing his dog up the hill. He's like, it was a panic. And then I left my fishing stuff at the bottom. So I had to suit up and go back and get it. It's quite an adventure. I had a great time.
Awesome, my man. Awesome. Let's get back to the match. Do you think Manny's going to bring something different this time around?
Going off of what he said personally to me, after we've talked it through and everything, I'm definitely gonna get a more focused Manny this time. He said he was, something was different. It might have been nerves or something. He just wasn't 100% on his game, and he admitted that to me. So I think I'll definitely get a 100% on his game Manny this time around.
How excited are you that Manny that you're going to run it back with him in this particular match?
I like it because it starts a kind of legacy in the weight class. Having that 2 next to your fight. Like Azael and John Davis have their next one's going to be a 4, if that happens again.
Yeah.
So having something like that is pretty cool to start building a rivalry. You can go back and forth with someone that you're going to have a good match with. I like it. It's fun.
Awesome, my man. What do you think your keys to victory in this one are going to be?
I definitely got to hit him harder than I did last time. Dude's got a crazy good chin. He eats shots well. It's hard to put him down. The only time he's been put down, he admitted that was just a little lax in his judgment. He wasn't really paying attention, didn't brace for the shot, and he got caught off guard, and that's why he went down. And he hasn't been put down other than that. So, I mean, it's a happy, like a very fine line of getting that whole hand on there at the same time and not clubbing. You have to actually hit him on the button hard, and I'm gonna have to do 5 perfect strikes to come out on top.
For sure. I mean, he came down from 185. He does have a pretty big frame for the 170 division. You've obviously been able to go against him before, so 5 strikes, what that's going to be like. But really talk to us, like, is it more challenging to strike on that trajectory of upwards and to really be able to find that mark?
In my opinion, I don't think it's too much harder to swing upwards. I think most strikers would tell you that it's an advantage. I kind of see it as an advantage because it's a little bit easier to not strike so high on the face, so it gives you a little bit of leeway as far as your strike placement. It's a little harder to swing downwards. I know that. So if you're a taller striker swinging on a short, hunched over guy, it's a little bit more difficult to land on the button with that. So I don't think it's disadvantageous at all.
Gotcha. I mean, I'm sure you've watched Power Slap number 9. There's certain things that are starting to evolve in this sport, especially on the defense. There's a lot of talk about, shoulders up, the traps up, shoulders down, chin out, chin in, placement of that. There's quite a bit kind of going around really on that chin placement of what's too much out, what's too much in. We've seen in the main event, literally with Dumpling, where the ref literally had to talk him through and reposition him over and over and over again. Do you think we're just in that spot right now of gamesmanship, of like, how can you push the limit as far as possible without crossing it to try to get that advantage on the defensive side?
I think it definitely helps out when taking a strike. You're definitely going to see a better result bringing your neck down and tucking it behind your traps. But that isn't fair to somebody if you're trying to exchange fair strikes with them. If you're bringing your shoulders up in front of the path of their hand, if their hand is leaving chalk on the shoulder before it's hitting the chin, your shoulders are way too far up. You need to relax them. Your hand should be straight down. You ain't got to stick your neck out like the Chief did. He stuck his neck way out there. It was a little bit too far, in my opinion. Way out there, You see how my neck gets small? You got to bring it straight, just your chin should be out. Shouldn't be tucked in like this, but, a relaxed, kind of straightforward look, like you're going to get your picture taken at the Secretary of State or something, That's how I picture myself standing. Like, if I'm going to get my picture taken for my ID or my passport, like, it's basically my defensive stance.
Gotcha, my man. I mean, Fontaine Bleau has been good to you, that venue. Now you're familiar with it. You excited that this one's on home turf and you're going back to Vegas?
Definitely. Fontaine Bleau was awesome. Having a couple at the Apex, and now this is going to be the second one we've had at Fontainebleau. I think it's going to go even smoother than last time, and last time it was pretty dang good there. So we'll see what happens, because if this one does good, they have a bigger ballroom. We could get more people there if it sells out fast again. You could step it up to a bigger ballroom, do the grand ballroom that fits 20,000 people. You know, that'd be awesome.
Absolutely, it would, my man. I know you flew into Vegas. You did all the pre-fight stuff. Not sure if Manny was there or not at the same time as you. If he was, what kind of energy did you feel from him?
Oh, as soon as we landed, he's like, I landed, we got to the Spring Hill Suites, and I checked in, got in my room, and he was like, "Where you at?" And I texted my room number, and he popped in a minute later. We went and got some tacos.
Nice.
It was, you know, we hung out with the Bell and DTP as well. We got to go to Contender Series, which was really awesome. But it was, you know, no animosity around, nothing like that. We're ready to go out there and perform. You know, it's another day at work for us.
Absolutely. Was it Roberto's Tacos or what?
No. So we were staying at Spring Hill Inn and Suites on the total opposite side of town.
Okay.
Originally, and then there was some kind of convention, so everything was full.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a gas station attendant and like store manager convention for the country, and there was so many people in Vegas, it was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So we ended up on the outskirts of town, and it was I want to say George's Tacos. I know Vern has a little food review thing that he does, and he made a little post about it. So it was that taco spot that he did while we were there.
Awesome, my man. Great to hear. One last one for you before I let you go. Manny's watching this. What do you want to say to him?
Good luck, man. I know it's the second time around. We're bringing a game. Be ready to get hit harder, and be ready for this chin to be on point, because I'm going to be a brick wall. Good luck, bud.
Awesome, my man. Appreciate you joining me. Great as always. Look forward to seeing you defend your belt. Power Slap number 10, December 6th. It's all going down live and free on the Rumble app and in person at Fontaine Bleau. Travel safe, safe weight cut, and we'll see you there during fight week.
All right. Thanks, man. Take it easy. Appreciate you.